Shivaviro. 5 goals each. Both goal scorers in the quarterfinals. Shivaviro scoring the equaliser against, well, scoring the opener, I should say, against Pyramids in that 1-1 draw. Well, Bakari Wamnyeto, as we see the side that Dylan Kerr will put out. And Seka Raymond Ndaka on the bench. Shuffling his pack just a little. It was 3-5-2 in the first leg against Rubanigo. Makes his first start since the chaotic trip to Libya. And they ended up with a heavy defeat to Al Akhtar More. Shivaviro was always going to start for Marumo. Will they have belief as we see our Egyptian downs? So underway here in the though is Marumo Gallants threaten. The cross was only ever going to be a threat. Was nicking in there. Fista Mayele creating something out of nothing. I think with the follow through may have caught Toure. The ball just held up on the turf. Didn't get one of 4 DR Congo players in. Decides to take the shot on. Nothing untoward at Arubi. It's exactly what young Africans want. Ayele on the move. Haven't seen much. Oh, Shivaviro singing turn and Ot Ladisa. Moloko. It's drilled in. Well overcooked into the hole. Likes to have the shot. Well, he gets clapped from Fista Mayele. Certainly one who certainly couldn't. They're trying to nick in there, but Toure brings the young Africans away. It's a brilliant ball. And another chance goes a begging. Fista Mayele. Again, quick touch, and then Mayele clips it across. It wasn't necessarily easy, but it was a big chance for Moloko. Could have just got his foot over the ball. It's a great pick out. Let the ball bounce, and Mayele. Wonderful attempt to ball through. Might be offside. They've certainly asked the question because he stuck it in the net. The flag does go up, but Marumo Gallants will be happy to know there will be a VAR check. Well, still some, sees the opening goal ruled out as Mayele goes down. Albana not interested in claims for a penalty. So in the English Premier League there's been plenty of, it's a decent enough strike, but now Azizi dropped the shoulder. But once again, Arubi up to the task. Wonderful slide ball. Moloko to the byline, cuts back but can only overlap given, and it's a brilliant ball. Moloko though, and Marumo Gallants in on goal. Well, the net rustles, but it's this side netting as Bengala offers a hand of apology. The second half got underway. As Loma Lisa. See back in. Tiara comes a long way. Let's see. Looks for the switch, but it's got too much curl. Oh, it's a lovely ball right in the corner. And that should have been 1-0. He'd done everything right, Shivaviro. Helped out by Ahmad, but he'd put the defender down. Wonderful flick round the corner. He showed his strength. And when the sides have made an imprint, but a brilliant save to once again deny Shivaviro on the rebound though. Pambanigo almost forcing it past Tiara. And Oladisa got to the pile overlap of Loma Lisa. The ball drifting and off the crossbar. It off, and that is the opener. And they may well yet take a lead to South Africa. What a noise in the Benjamin Kappa National Stadium. And it's their April Player of the Month, Azizi. The Côte d'Ivoire, Burkina Faso international salutes the crowd. And it's a brilliant finish. Bangala with the initial ball to release Kasinda, who had the presence of mind to lay it on a plate. Goes Sekwe, faces the shot up, but Arubi. The young Africans will still have their say. Still a whole second leg trip. But that almost, well, that could have gone in. He's on the far flank, but he tries to go too direct. Well, there's collapse from Nkosi, Fury, and now Mayele with a yard of space. And it's off the ball. Well, Mayele has had his chances. This is at his best. Morison off the chest and then flicks it over. I think he's a little unfortunate there. The Ghanaian clips it over and then falls over. But he still finds a way to double Young Africa's lead. And how big a goal may that be in the journey to a potential final? Well, they're still singing and dancing. Well, they think
there is no room for error in Simba's bid to recover and overtake rival Young Africans as the league's leader in Tanzania's NBC Premier League, but Simba were unable to stay up in midweek games. The sixth-place Namungo FC presented tough competition for Simba on Wednesday, but the team from the Southern Coast managed to stalemate 1-1 at the Mahaliwa Stadium in Lindi. Burundi maestro freed on-form striker Jean Balaki, who fired and passed Ntabazinkiza's fellow countryman Jonathan Nahamana in the Namungo goal, after sighting Ntabazinkiza earned a free kick on the left flank. But Simba's success away from home would not endure, as Namungo scored an equalizer from a corner kick. Shizakachaya's pass was spilled by Simba custodian Ali Salam Juma, allowing Hassan Kabunda to score and profit from a costly oversight. Young Africans, who weren't feeling charitable and profited from their rivals' Thursday setback, are now 7 points ahead of Simba in an easy victory over Singida Big Stars, who put up little opposition against the reigning champions. Yanga scored twice in the opening period. Yanga took the lead in the 15th minute after Big Stars keeper Benedict Hall mishandled a long-range shot by Stefan Azizi. After receiving a punt from custodian Jiggy Diarra on the right wing, Jesus Maloko crossed for Clement Nzais, who settled the ball before converting to double Yanga's advantage. 5 minutes later the visitors were out of reach.